Alrighty. So we the action report over here with the Russian Republic, and over here. This time it's gonna be Republic of the Russian. All about over in here with the usual stuff out. Before Jesus Christ, my throat. What the hell happened in there? But yeah, little action report for you guys all over into here. So yeah, basically over here we are pretty much so hailed as the savior of the rat front over here. I'm saying over here we managed to bravely save the German. And that sucks, kinda. Beat the shit out of France over here, and get aboard Yugoslavia over here and took out Balkan stuff over here. So yeah, the only really threats that we got going on for here is like Italy and Austria over here. They're gonna be doing their thing really. So I can never see it catching the blows over here in the future. But this is what we got right now over here. Even though we still may have recovered because we unified so late over here, we managed to at least get ourselves involved over here and fully project our powers. Despite the fact that it took a while for Russia to be unified, we are able to basically demonstrate to the world and also our Russian buddies over here that we are pretty damn good over here. So yeah, despite the fact that they are definitely German that sucks over here, and they definitely have some interesting views. They probably very grateful, especially since we're getting Prussian. We are very least got that booming relationship going on over here. We're definitely gonna be like the vanguard of the Rotfoot out over in here, taking care of our friends over here in Europe. I'll be in the shadow of any of them imperialists over here along with that stuff. So yeah, since Baudelaire has went down the path of the people over here rather than laying the part over here, he will be probably, after all of this over here, all the reforms and the rights and the liberty stuff of that progressive corporatist mindset over here, he probably will basically step down over here. Finally, probably retire after, because not only being here as the savior of the Russia Republic over here, but also being the savior of Russia over here, and the savior of the Rafan over here. We got the savior of a lot of things. Actually, now that I think about it over here, we've been saving a lot of people over here. So I could definitely see this as being a timeline where fucking Boldarev is sort of revered similar into the way fucking probably similar to how Lenin was in our timeline over here. Like having to look at something similar to what Stalin did, was preserve his body over here, just mummify him so he could be preserved for all time. Over here, that's probably what's gonna happen to Boldarev over here, because definitely brought Russia back over here, and he probably will be stepping down. Yeah, being the whole Cincinnatus or Cincinnati, I can't remember exactly how you pronounce that. Being like that dude, stepping down over here after ushering the militarist ways over into here. But very, very much though, on that point where he basically is just the most revered person out over in here. Freeing the people. Everybody will be hearing about this man head over here. Even the fucking Braves will be hearing about this man. Down fucking in land down under. You'll be hearing about this man. Cause the shit this bro dude like we did his last things over here. And he definitely brought everything under heel. And at the very least got the people going, the people moving over here again, that Republican spirit, as it were, over here. So we definitely are at that point where we basically solidify our holdings, as it were. That's what we're going to be doing over here. We're probably going to keep the army like this as is out here, just focusing on the eternal sphere. But after so much expenditure of manpower, especially during the unification wars, we're probably going to be spending quite a while. Sorry, that's enough for thought. Probably going to be spending quite a while building ourselves up though, really, and aiding in the construction, in the reconstruction of Germany over here. Probably toss our hand into ring with ever Italy and Austria are doing something out over here, because they probably will try to do something together out here. Maybe Spain as well, like that trio of anti-socialist groups out over here. I think it probably pull away formidable force over here, but we're gonna, especially Romania over here, the quadrumvirate of over here. Like in Greece, I don't know here, because Greece is too busy fighting the Ottomans right now, so that's not in the cards as it were. But we are probably gonna be focusing on curtailing whatever ambitions these four got going on out over here, while building up our own stuff, focusing on our eternal sphere, make sure everything's all nice and cozy out over here, and get all of the forces that we need to make sure that whatever we got going on here is at the very least sustainable really over here, because we'll definitely be stepping down at this point over here with everything that we got going on, with everything that we be doing. We definitely gonna be spending, definitely gotta be like paving the way for freedom and democracy under the progressive corporatist stuff over here. With our trio of part over here being the Rev sucks, the Pop sucks, the progressive sector over here. They're between like the three big parties that we got going on over here. Since focus on the more progressive side of things over here, we're gonna be paving the way for that over here, rather than letting the party do its thing over here. So a lot more wholesome in this timeline as well. A wholesome Russia over here with wholesome America, probably. I haven't really done I haven't really played America in a long while here, but yeah. But yeah, the wholesome America over here. Getting the people their rights over here, and also giving the people the rights over to there. So damn man, rights. Who the fuck would have thought that could be useful? Yeah, it turns out it wasn't. So yeah, we basically are just gonna be doing what we usually do out here, just build ourselves up and make sure that everything's all right, it's all cool. Reconstruct with the things we got going on about here, and help out in with what we got going on up here, especially considering that yeah, Boldarev, being hailed as like the great savior of Eurasia, out here save the Republic, save the Russian people, and I'll save the Rot Front. And definitely would be hailed as like sort of steward for the things to come out of here. It would be pretty interesting to see how that's gonna pan it over in here. So we'll pull it over here, but it's pretty neat over here. Pretty neat if I say so myself. Oh, but yeah, Bolov will definitely be stepping down from here. So he probably wants to be like like the field marshal over here, training up new general recruits and all that stuff over here. But he's definitely gonna be stopping the head of state. He's gonna let he's gonna let the people's rule and the peasants do their thing, and pretty neat stuff all around over there. So yeah, it's very much neat. I would say wholesome, but he definitely is on more what you call the good side of the collapsing the fires, compared to a lot of other, compared to the fucking Dosky's over here. Arguably the freak term, although they're more like extreme idealists rather than fucking absolute evil. But we can all agree though that PM were fucking terrible anyways. But yeah, love all that. But yeah, the whole into my put down, we are gonna be really focusing on the whole nation as a whole, doing our own little thing, doing what needs to be done, and making sure that everything is all nice and orderly, and whatever the hell else we got going on into our little state, with whatever thing that we be doing. Because we be doing a whole lot of things. We're doing a whole lot of things over here. I don't know, but some things are in fact a whole lot. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. You know, how it pans out is something though that I'm quite curious about, mainly because got to see how this Russia does over here in the future, especially now that they're in the rough over here with the Volks Republic. Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna pull something like the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact and just turn against us over here, because the whole thing. I feel like that will be too. Since we did save their asses, we probably will do probably will just get that friendship going out over here, doing our thing over here. We're kind of like the odd one out over here because they're pretty socialist out here. That's nice. We're all like socialists, but they're like the only one that's like not like a bit extreme in our what we're doing. But it's pretty interesting. All things considering, just seeing how we be doing stuff, and over in here, and the whole war state of America definitely could probably be like sort of unofficial rival. We definitely will try to probably pop up China. Really, it's the rough. Germany will probably pop up China. Over here, ready to curb the empire. Stuff over here. We'll also probably try to do the same thing over here, maintaining our sphere of influence out over here, and aid China. You need to find stuff over here. Also probably aid Hindustan, and find out over here. Now that we can move forward, that's probably what we're gonna be really doing over here. Just basically gain our power, concentrate on our internal developments. Really, let the people decide what they want to do, and also care about like things like Japan over there. They're probably gonna be a sort of rival here, but the US being like kind of main rival of here. But it will be like a less formal Cold War, less informal Cold War. Sorry, probably gonna be more like like collaboration, but we're just gonna be doing our own little thing, and differences probably gonna stop us from doing stuff over here. Doing like fervently anti-communist out over here. So at the very least, we're gonna be doing interesting stuff over here. At the very least, the Russian Republic will definitely have things to do in the post-war over here, and it will be pretty interesting to see some things over here. I'm gonna aid Iran, really get that thing going. Pretty much so prop up whatever sort of socialist things we got going on out over here. Probably not that extensive, but definitely would be quite the force. This would be force or something, really. It ultimately depends on exactly the specifics of over here. But if it would be quite interesting, yeah, that fuck, what was it? The whole thing goes. I was talking about the thing, but it definitely is a thing. There is a thing going on out over here, and I don't know what. But yeah, it would be interesting to see that pans out over here, to see what exactly we be doing, who be doing, and how we be doing. So that's who you doing, not how you doing over here. But yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing our stuff over here, mainly over here. We're definitely gonna be pumping out our stuff over here, building up our army stuff over here, getting the roads infrastructure, truly make the people and the peasants truly united as it were over here, and expand our reach, getting our things going out over here, making sure that we be doing just fine, relatively fine, I think, considering. And what else we got going? I don't know if we're in here really. Cause we got a lot of things going on over here, and it's pretty interesting. As we, develop ourselves up over in here, and make sure that everyone get the freedom of rights to see. We are going to become the true liberators after all over here, and then spread our stuff over here, especially with Lucian. Oh, he's doing his thing over here. And I'm pretty sure that's the one portrait of him. I think it's a generic portrait of him. I don't know what the hell happened. It'll be pretty interesting to see how that's gonna be. How we be thriving, we be vibing, we be riding, and we be hiding, and we be sniping, as it were. It's basically it, though. It's gonna be like, you know, letting the people do their thing over here, expand our influence over here, help out our fellow Reds over here, our fellow progressives also, and you know, probably have probably like the most peaceful Cold War, really, because we're not really like, you know, the World Republic definitely could be a interesting little thing over here that could dictate how things pan out, though, really. But it definitely isn't gonna be like, you know, as tense for as it was. There definitely will be some tension between, you know, the Rock Front and like, you know, the Entente and all that, but it's not gonna be like, you know, as like, you know, extreme or as extensive. Maybe there definitely will be like some conflicts of interest, but it's not. I feel like things are gonna be a bit more peaceful rather than, you know, go to desperate situations over here, similar to our kind of stuff over here. The very least, we want, like, you know, inflammatory rhetoric and all that shit has a sense of, you know, unless, like, you know, fervent, like, you know, anti-American, anti-Russian sentiment starts brewing at some point, which might happen. A little bit depends. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff we got going on here. So yeah, that's all I got for you on this After Action Report again. So sorry it's not too long over into here. Yes. We maintain the break out over here. But we should go straight to whatever we got going on over here. Hopefully it's gonna be something with brighter memories. Maybe not over here. I know I keep saying that, but honestly, I don't know when this shit's gonna come out over here. So yeah, please forgive me about that. But yeah, but we got some interesting stuff we got going on. So I'll see you guys in whatever I do next. Bye.